Hey everybody, I'm Dirty Dan and welcome back to Greasy Boy Customs. Today we're back on the 61 Unibody. Let me show you what we're doing. Now the disc brake conversion kit that we ordered originally didn't work because this has a really big flange on these 60s truck axles. So we were lucky enough to find the right kit and get it in. Let's get it installed. Now we have disc brakes and gorgeous wheels. We haven't lowered the rear suspension yet. This is going to come up quite a bit to level the truck out in conjunction with the front suspension. Speaking of which, let me show you what we got going on with the front suspension. This is the device that extends your inner tie rod end. Male threads and female threads, except there's no threads. There are no threads. That's a problem. Luckily, we have a solution. We have another one on the way. So we'll get that finished up. We've got the oil pan coming in. We opted for the Canton Racing oil pan rear sump setup. It's a nice looking pan and it comes with the pickup tube and the dipstick and everything. It's gonna look great, it's gonna fit great, everything's gonna be great. We've also raised the motor up significantly, a couple inches to get it where it needs to be and to clear. And we also have welded in motor mounts in place to attach to the engine mounted motor mounts. It's gonna be nice and sturdy. Everything is fitting beautiful. Now the next problem that we ran into was with the steering column. With putting the Mustang 2 rack on there, you're not using the factory gearbox anymore. So typically you can give it the old karate chop off of there, and then you can put a bearing or a bushing in the end here to center your shaft, and you can adapt this with a U-joint to the double D shaft that goes in there. However, this column had some issues. A little more than just this dangling piece. All of the guts for the turn signal stuff are missing. The other downside is all the screw holes in here are stripped out. So we'd have to do a lot of repairing there. Also, this was a column shift vehicle, so you would still have this collar, and it looks kind of ugly with that collar on there. You cut this off, you can body work it, whatever. Or you can just buy a new steering column. Fortunately, that was our better option. So we're gonna be installing a nice brand new tilt column to make this truck even that more enjoyable to drive. Boom, look at that. But this is really gonna bring the truck up a little bit more comfortable. There's our GM wiring right there. We did put a new foam pad in here. We got this repainted, new screws, so everything's nice and secured. Look at that steering wheel. Isn't it gorgeous? Forever Sharp. There's the box right there. These are really nice steering wheels, and for the price, and they look way better than those crappy Grant steering wheels that everybody put in their cars in 1992. That's just my opinion. Whatever. We got a lower column mount in for it. We also got some rubber, and we got the column kind of where it's going to be, but we're going to have to do a little more work. So as you can see here, we got this nice cool toolbox, and he airbrushed it to make it look all patinaed and everything. We got an Optima battery, the mounts in there, cables coming up through here, and the box is bolted to the floor with rubber isolators. Everything's good to go. Battery's nice and secure, and it just looks like a toolbox hanging out in the truck. Oh, there we go, much better. These headers look great. And now we did have to ditch that one cross member, but we've added a cross member, so we'll put a little brace in later. We also got our mufflers in. Check these out. These are from Black Widow. These are the Venom 250s, and these are the stainless exhaust outlets. And these are going to come out, you know, around here somewhere. We're going to do a nice little cutout with stainless pipe coming out. It's going to look real slick. Tom has been working feverishly on installing this American Auto Wire upgrade kit, which worked out great because with the steering column having a GM connector, the wiring harness is already equipped for a GM connector. So bam, check this out too. Exhaust cutouts, remember those? We got them mounted, we got our holes drilled, we got those ready for exhaust. We're going to do a 3-inch stainless exhaust. These are temporary screws. We'll put permanent ones in that are stainless so they don't rust. Another cool upgrade with the wiring is this fuse block that has 2 mega fuses in there. Now your system is very well protected, and all the wiring is turning out great on this thing. Look, Tom's got it loomed up very nice and neat and all tied together pretty. Can't ask for better. It's awesome work. Tom's truck is turning out great. Probably because we have another Tom working on Tom's truck. Maybe it's just how the universe works and it's helping everything work that much better in our favor. Everything is turning out great. It looks good sitting on the ground. In the next episode, we're pretty much going to be wrapping this up. We're going to be tying up loose ends like the exhaust and finishing up the power steering by installing the pump and the bracket, testing everything out, dialing this thing in, getting the shifter installed, getting everything ready to go. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. Stay tuned for more videos. And if you have any questions about anything we're doing or anything that we used, feel free to hit us up. Till next time, happy hot rodding.